some new social media stuff. Anyway, we'll see if this works. So, Danny, hopefully we're live on a variety of Facebook pages through StreamYard, and hopefully we're live on YouTube also and Instagram. So, all right. What's going on? James Rice here. Friday morning. I love Fridays for lots of reasons. One, my brain, old school brain, I'm going, hey, last day of the week, work week. So I'm excited. On the other hand, for a lot of people, it's a transition for people from, oh my gosh, I hate my job, to, oh my gosh, I'm moving into the weekend, which I'm living for. If I could share peace with you today and a hope, and I'm not using as a strategy, but just a vision would be that your weekdays are as exciting as your weekends. And a couple thoughts, one of my favorite quotes, which you'll see me put out here shortly, is the weekends don't give a crap about your dreams, so keep on grinding. Number one. Number two, hopefully you saw my Rise and Shine, because as I have had in the past and currently struggles in my relationship and social life, I think, you know what? Am I a safe place? Am I a refuge? Am I a foundation in the storm for my partner? So you can ponder that a little bit. And for your community that you're in, if you're in my proven community, or if you're not, but are you a rock and a foundation for your community, in the storms? Or are you an additional, struggle and a spot of distraction for people? So, we could just say it this simple, is watch what you say. Is what you're saying and doing, is it, hey, what up? Thank you. I love that Rise and Shine, Jen. If you want to post it in there, what the Rise and Shine was, I'd appreciate it. But are you a safe place, a refuge from the storm for not only your significant other, your partner, your wife, your husband, but are you that for your friends in your community? Is what you're saying to them uplifting? Or is it coming from a place many times of our own insecurities and the desire to raise ourselves up? One of my favorite thoughts when I'm chatting with people about stuff like this is that once upon a time I was in Arizona, and wow, the girl we were chatting with, working with, was attractive. And I'm sitting there with one of my work partners who I considered a friend, definitely a partner in crime. And he was just like zinging me, zinging me, zinging me. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. Cutting me down. So when he left, I was like, wow, I really don't understand. I was kind of surprised by what that guy said, because I consider him a friend. Never forget what she told me. She said, if you want to build the tallest skyscraper in the city, so the most impressive you got two choices. One, you build a skyscraper that's bigger and better and taller and shines better, more impressive than others, or you tear all the rest down. So as you're moving through your day and you're moving through your friendships and you're moving through your work relationships, let's ponder that whole piece a little bit. Are your friends, do your spouse, do your business partners consider you a safe place, a refuge from the storm? It's funny, I'm looking for a picture right now. I actually saw one in Washington. Now I'm motivated again to get it. It's had two images in it. One, it had a lighthouse, which I love the image of a lighthouse because it stands there so strong and so stable on the cliff, on the shore, letting you know where the shore is, so you're safe. Okay. And at the same time, in that picture then was the wave. And don't think that I'm not saying that wave is the dangerous piece, because the wave is only as dangerous as you don't respect it. And so, in fact, I love waves because so beautiful, unbelievable shape, unbelievable power. And when you look at them in the water, they have an amazing, unique, interesting, varying, almost consistent sometimes sound and shape, but it also does vary. But either way, it's out there and it's constant and consistent, and it's powerful enough that you don't tell it what to do. You go out and ride the waves. You don't go out and I'm going to shape the wave and do my thing. It's not like clay where you take clay and you turn it into what you want. You ride what the wave gives you. And so those two images for me have always been ones that I've admired and respected. And I hope you will too. And so I saw an extra picture where I was in Gig Harbor. I'm like, I'm going to get that for my wall. So, that brings me also a little bit full circle to those things that we chat about is what are you filling up your mind with? Of course, thank you, Jamie. Not only are you filling your mind, are you then turning that into action? Yeah, instead of trying to, that's the one you read. Instead of trying to impress others real fast, try impressing yourself real slow. I appreciate that, Jen. Take a look at Rice Builders right now. The one that's on it right now is talking about, being I wish I had it in front of me. But anyway, being a safe place for her, being a safe place for your partner, not another distraction, not another piece of the world that she can't count on. And again, I think it's just so, so crucial that you be that for yourself. You be that for your partner. You be that for your family. You be that for your community. So that's a little bit of reading today. And like I said, generally speaking, my lives come out of things that I'm being messaged in the morning, phone calls I'm having in the morning. I got a phone call from Caitlin Munoz. She's in the Bahamas. I should have been in the Bahamas. I'm not kidding you. For whatever reasons, I just said, I'm not going. But there's plenty to do right here at home. We had an amazing meetup at Starbucks, with a handful of us that are in it to win it. Oh, business tip. This morning, there you go. Be her calm, be her home. Don't be another battle she has to fight. Thank you, Dee. That's my daughter, by the way. So, and again, not only for your spouse, but are you that for your children? So what I was thinking is leaders, and I don't mean people who, this is a funny thing, we'll chat about this real quick. By leaders, I don't mean people who override a team. That's one of the funniest things. When we first got started, Dustin Schaefer's business took off. Michael Rutherford drove that team and built that team. Okay? I overrode it, but I wasn't the leader. Overriding a team, what a parent. Overriding a team, you're not the leader of that team. You're the leader of the people you lead. Does that make sense? It's funny, hilarious how many people start a group, start a messenger group, or whatever group, and that's their group and they're leading. Really? Because it's your group? Because you override that community? I define myself, well, that's a funny piece too. People say, what are you? Are you this, that, whatever? I go, I don't know. You tell me what you think you are, because I'm just a person who's had experiences trying to share in hopes that each and every one of them people listen do two things. One, they go, that gave me a tool that I can utilize to go further, faster, be more successful, be more joyful. And number two, I'm going to share this because I believe it will impact other people in my community and help them grow. Okay? So, so Caitlin called in from the Bahamas, having a great time, and I wonder what kind of work they're doing. And I'll tell you the kind of work that I'm doing here is I gathered up the people that I guess see me as a leader and had a business building, just strictly business building meeting to help set them a little firmer with what they want to do this month. This is the first of the month. People talk about finishing strong. Hear me out. Screw that idea. Stop. More important to start fast. Okay? Get stuff laid out. Take massive action. What does the action start with? Your own personal transformation. Not what your friends are doing with their transformation. Take care of your home. Take care of your transformation. Okay? Then roll into attracting. Are you wearing swag? Do you have a shaker bottle? Are you posting on social media if you want to? Are you contacting some friends? Here's the easiest script of all. I gave it to my buddy today. He works in recovery. I said, holy cow, talking to his friends in recovery. Hey, guys, we work together, for some time. got a friend of mine, brand new supplement that he launched. Know the guy for a few years. Trust him completely. Anyway, I'm seeing benefits. My wife's seeing benefits. Better sleep, anxiety, depression are reduced. We're sleeping better, better hormones, appetite suppression. Anyway, I think it would be a great ad for the recovery centers that you own. To ensure we can help some people, and I believe it could be an additional revenue stream. Are you interested? And I told him the same thing. I said, and keep it simple. Just tell your friends, hey, bro, I know we've been in the gym together. Hey, I know we tried to lose weight together. Hey, I know we tried to make money together. I know we tried to get rid of energy drinks together. I know we tried to cut our sugar cravings together. I know we've had diabetes together. I know you got a child with autism. I know you got a friend with hormones. I know you got a friend who wants to sleep better. No guarantees, but my friend, he helped start a company. I trusted to death. I've been using the supplement. I'm seeing benefits, appetite suppressant, sugar cravings, better sleep, whatever it is. I feel like you would benefit from it. Are you interested? Keep it just that, incredibly simple. Are you sending out more of those messages? And are they a positive message? So, are you having a couple friends over? And it could be a couple friends. And it could be this group. It could be that group. Are you having a tasting party? Are you having a dessert night? Are you having stuff that gets your friends' eyeballs on you that go, wow, I want to be a part of that. Wow, I wonder if they can help me too. Wow, I want to be a part of that. Wow, I wonder if they can help me too. James Rowland should be showing his transformation and his friends. Anybody's. James Rice should be showing my transformation and yours. Twyla should be showing her transformation and others. Sarah should be too. So should Kyrie. People want to see if your life's being changed. So that's my business pitch. Who else did I chat with today? You know what else I sent out today? It's an interesting piece. I sent out one of my favorite clips. It's in Rice Builders from Remember the Titans, where they took a run to Gettysburg. He said, like these soldiers, like these people battling on this battlefield, if we do not come together, then we too shall die. So if you in your relationship, if you with yourself, if you with your community, your team are battling, you got to resolve it. You got to come together. Just ponder that a little bit. How you do it, let me know if I can help. Speaking of that, as I mentioned before, if you like what I'm doing at all, just share it. Just share it with your 4 or 5 besties. Then you share some ketones with them. Then you share a shaker bottle with them. Then you share a dessert night with them. Then you share a new flavor with them. Share, share, share. A bunch of little shares add up to humongous. People all the time ask me about my fitness. All I did is a bunch of little workouts that added up over the years. How did James Rowland get so good at fixing fish? Bunch of cooking that added up to amazingness. How did Twyla get so knowledgeable about all the Prince fans and Prince stuff? She's just been a fan for a long time. Make sense? So, a couple other thoughts that I think I want to share. Of course, I always want to share, again, what am I filling up with? You've seen my book. Timothy Keller. I love it because it's Proverbs and it's about wisdom. Are you gathering up wisdom, not knowledge? And I was going to read a little bit of this. The woman wisdom calls us to find the way to her house where there is feasting. Great food represents the desires and appetites of our hearts. Over time, we grow in wisdom or folly according to the ultimate loves and commitments that move us. Over time, we grow in wisdom or folly according to the ultimate loves and commitments that move us. We can't overcome being a workaholic if we love money and status too much. We can't overcome bitterness or slander if we love our reputation too much. It is not just willpower, but a reordering of our desires. So in my world, I'm not kidding you. I couldn't wait to have a Rolex watch. I couldn't wait to have muscles. I couldn't wait to have a Mont Blanc pen. I couldn't wait to have a fancy truck. I couldn't wait to have a big house. I couldn't wait. Those things are all going to burn. You're just chasing. You're just chase them. I encourage you to reorder. Get onto your foundation. Get to your fundamentals: faith, fitness, family, friendships, and finances. The way of wisdom is not the way of quick fixes and dramatic turnarounds. That's a funny thing. I'm just going to mention this day and age. Get on your social media, be a guru. Get on your social media, look like a big shot. Get a bunch of likes, get a bunch of stuff. It's funny. I just saw everyone wants to be a badass. It's so funny. And what I'm seeing more and more, this is maybe where I'll end this, is more and more masks being put on. Many times the ink, the pit bull you have, the dog you have in general, the car you have, the muscles you have, the mustache, the fancy hard part hairdo. That thing's amazing. The fancy bridge you have behind you, the TV. Holy cow. If I see one more broke person show me their surround sound system, their new lifted truck, and their gaming center, I'm going to lose my marbles. Get rid of the masks. Get rid of the filters. If that's what so many of us are living for, then you get through the Oz behind the curtain. You get to see Oz behind the curtain. You get to look down the mask, and it's nothing but a crippled human. Watching my language. What's up? Way of wisdom is not a quick fix or dramatic turnaround. It is the way of long training and discipline. Train the heart, not just the mind and will. Just don't believe in the goodness of God. Savor in the worship and prayer. Does your prayer life include much praise and savoring of Jesus, or is it mainly asking? People, man, I tell you, each and every one of you, do what you want. You know, I've got some cool, fancy stuff. I've been blessed, but it doesn't find me. I mean, no, you're just running around looking for people who are going to dig your fancy stuff. Get yourself relationships. Get yourself a foundation. Get yourself fundamentals. Get yourself a ride or die. Thank you very much, Robert Martin. Get yourself some friends you can count on, and work daily at the grind. You know, let the ego go. Let your pride go. Not everyone's going to dig you. Not everyone's going to dig you. So, it's Friday. I'm going to the gym. It's time for fitness. I love Friday. It's Friday. The weekend's coming. To me, it's no different than weekdays. You're grinding at something. Okay? Grind is something that's gonna matter. Grind is something that's gonna last. Oh, in fact, I'll tell you this real quick. I'll let it go. One of my best friends from forever, Shane Monahan, who had some of his own demons and stuff, and kind of off the map for the last couple of years. Bam! Called me yesterday. We met for dinner. So excited. We're gonna meet again today. Myself included, God can take the biggest mess and turn it into the biggest message if you allow him, but you got to strip the mask. You got to come out from behind the curtain. You have to show me everything. You have to show me all the dirtiness, but you got to come out and be open and honest with who you are and dig into it and dig into it and dig into it. So love each and every one of you. Appreciate each and every one of you. I'm focusing on February. I'm focusing on, I was going to say Thanksgiving. I'm focusing on Valentine's Day. Why? Because I'm focusing on my heart. Starting with my heart. Starting it with my heart. Love each and every one of you. I'm going to jump off. Appreciate you. I can only hit you if you hit me. We had an amazing meeting. Holy cow, Robert. We're going to roll that into a guest meeting. We're going to roll that into with Key. Get her up here, Robert. We're going to roll that into the Taco Tuesday, some vegan dish, some desserts. We're going to keep rolling it and rolling it, rolling it and rolling it. We're going to keep growing it and growing it. That's growing it, kind of. All right. Love each and every one of you. I got to rock out.